So, I read this book and it was really good, and I don't understand why more people aren't talking about it. So, the book I am talking about is Stoner by John Williams. This is an American modern classic, and to be fair, it is his most well-known book, and it does have very good ratings on Goodreads. But within my sphere of book influence, I have never seen anybody talk about this book, and I want to know why, because it was outstanding. So, what is Stoner about? On the surface of it, this book is about a guy. He goes to uni, he is from an agricultural background, studying agriculture, discovers a love for literature, switches courses, and then continues to remain at that university in academia for the rest of his life. And it talks about the ups and downs of that life. Now, that premise sounds crap, does it not? It sounds so boring. It sounds like a typical American novel about an American man doing boring things. And I was like, oh God, it's like Fitzgerald all over again. But alas, it was not. John Williams has an incredible talent for writing what is very simplistic prose, but makes it super readable, sucks you in, and makes you sympathise with this character without even realising that that's what you're doing. I started reading this book and didn't really like Stoner, the main character. I thought he was a bit meh, a bit annoying, a bit weak, a bit, I don't know, just a bit but as the novel went on, I grew to love him more and more. Even when he was doing things that I didn't agree with, there were just elements of his personality that was so relatable. And I think even the parts of his personality that I didn't gel with so much, there was just such a human nature to them that you can't help but sympathise with him. You see what happens as he grows as a person, as he starts a family, and as his career progresses. And the little things that happen to everybody, like day-to-day things, are written in such a way that it's quite dramatic and it evokes a really strong reaction in you. There's a particular section here where he is teaching a student who perhaps isn't academically of a level to be taught the subject matter. I mean, to say that out loud, I was just like, well, that sounds really dull. But the way that it was written, I was completely entrenched in what would happen. How is this going to come out? I wanted justice. I wanted the things that Stoner wanted, and it was just absolutely mesmerising. And I think that really is the best word for it. I was completely mesmerised throughout this novel because it was just so beautifully simple and honest and raw, you know? So I'm not going to give any spoilers. This is completely spoiler free, but this book at several points hurt my heart quite badly. And because of that, this can be nothing but a 5-star read for me, right? I keep thinking about it. And I would also like to kudos here Scott from Gunpowder Fiction and Plot and Jess from Stalking Kafka, who I read this book with, and we had some really great conversation around some of the key themes in this book. And I think there would be a lot more to discuss. A great book to study, as I would say. But I would love to know if any of you have actually read this book, what you thought of it. If you have not read it, are you going to go pick up a copy? Because I really think you should. And yeah, I feel like I've waxed lyrical about this for enough time now. You've probably got the message. Go pick yourself up a copy of Stoner by John Williams. You will not regret it. If you're interested in seeing another book that I loved to this sort of level, I will leave my Chain Gang All Stars review here for you, and I will catch you very soon with another one. Bye guys.